It's still pretty hot.
Hello and welcome to Duos in Destiny, where this week you have two intergalactic space travelers stuck on Earth trying to masquerade as humans by doing exactly what humans do: play D&D in the form of a Spelljammer campaign, because that's what aliens know best. I'm your Dungeon Master Logan, and I'd like to give a very special shout out to Jason Wardell of In the Vast Forest on Spotify and Bandcamp.
And that leaves it to me. I'm your player, and my name is Brandon. And gosh, we're episode number 14 episodes deep. It has been a phenomenal ride so far, and it is getting juicy. So we're so glad to have you here with us. Don't forget, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that little bell notification so you see all of our videos that pop out. We've been working really hard on our Queen's Nebula miniseries, as well as this long-form Commander's Log. So hopefully you like that as well, and check that out. We really enjoy making those, so hopefully you like them too. Other than that, just check the socials for us, see if there's anything that you want to check out, any behind the scenes stuff. I'm really excited to get into tonight's episode. Just leaving off in the middle of a fight, really get your blood going. So, last time on Commander's Log, Carson and the Raw Wasp people devised a very well thought out plan, and they enacted that said plan, infiltrating the moon during the day when the guard was light. That went flawlessly, able to knock out the couple of guardsmen that were there. They set up a perimeter on the outside, and a small group with Carson at the helm infiltrated inside the moon. And in fact, plain and simple, a lot happened in that juicy things, but go catch the last episode. But that's where we find ourselves tonight, just inside down the ladder. We see a few ships off to our sides.
Yep, absolutely. When we last left off, it's funny.
Yep, thanks.
Yep. When we last left off, you had a few ships on either side of you, and you also had a small company with you. That company was Carlisle Colchester.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have a robot?
No.
No robot.
We kept them all on the ship.
Yes, correct.
Just in
They're
case.
all on the ship
Yeah.
to operate the weapons.
Mhm.
That is correct. And then you had at least Bondoc and Gordon. Is that correct?
Yes. We had, in total, there was like... did you take a picture of it? I think we had...
Yes.
Why am I going blank on it now?
I know, I was going to say, it's just off in my head.
I brought down like 10 people.
Yeah, okay. The Starhammer is...
They set up the perimeter. I think, in fact, we brought down...
Yeah, the 11 Moonshade are with you.
Yep.
And the 5 Iron Will.
Yep.
Along with Carlisle. And then everybody else is...
That's correct. All the archers stayed on the outside.
Yep. There's 10 Pteranodons and their riders at the watchtowers, and then 20 of the Iron Roots at the watchtower as well.
Yep, that sounds correct.
And then 9 of the Wind Torn stayed behind as well. So all of the Wind Torn stayed behind.
Yes.
So basically, you've got the Iron Will, the Moonshades, and Carlisle.
Okay.
In with you.
Yes.
Gordon of the Moonshade tribe pipes up, and he says, "I can see beyond these ships. The walls end about 100 feet that way. There are openings in the wall."
You can see that.
"Yes."
Right. Chief, I believe this is the time we might be smart enough for us to split. If you head to the left there, myself Carson, myself Carlisle, and Bondoc will head this direction. The rest of the Iron Wills can stay here as a defensive mechanism to stop anybody from going up the ladder.
Can you say that again, please?
Chief Gordon, if you and 5 or 6 of your men go to the left, leaving the few extra here with the Iron Wills, then at that point, They can stay for defensive mechanisms to stop anybody from going up the ladder and hit aid when we need it. Myself, Carlisle, and Bondoc will go to the right.
Agreed.
Very well.
I assume it will be known when we find somebody. Should we attack?
I believe that's the only answer we have. Wouldn't you think so?
We're here. We're here to stop this. By all means necessary.
Unfortunately, in wartime, I do not believe that leaving any lives of the enemy is going to be worth it.
Agreed.
Very well. We'll see you on the other side.
I wish you luck. Kuritas.
You as well, Chief.
Okay. And with that, you split ways with Gordon and his moon shades, who all kind of split off to the left there. So I would say they're kind of going off towards this ship, and you guys are going off towards that ship. He had gestured that the wall was about 100 feet from where you guys are at now, here.
Back behind us, yeah?
Yeah.
So is that ladder or the stairs just came down to open this?
Yes.
Okay,
Yep.
Very good. Is this the hole?
Yep. This
Okay.
would be the hole, and then I think it was just right about 10 foot off the hole was the watchtowers. I'm just going to leave that one there. I don't need the one.
Okay.
Actually, I think I erased them entirely on the last one.
You didn't.
Yeah. But, so yeah, you can see just on 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, just a little bit past your, you don't have any source of light, so never mind. You can see the vision just fine of the shape of a ship in the distance, of one of the Wasp ships parked. You do not see any source of Saran movement. Your nose burns with this acrid smell that fills the cavern. The moonshade slink off, and before they're even out of what you could see of your dark vision, they seem to just meld into shadow and disappear. Leaving you, Bondoc, and Carlisle, and the other Iron Wills as well, to whatever you guys wish to do here.
Bondoc, are you good going with us and leaving the rest of the Iron Wills here to guard the ladder?
It would be my honor to come with you.
No time to waste. Now we must go.
Let's go.
To the ship. So we sprint over towards our right ship then.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Sprinting then?
Stealthily. So, make sure I'm correct. There is space back here.
Yes, wide open space.
Okay. So Chief Gordon and I took the visual of he's going that way and then working his way this way. I'm going to go this way and work our way this way.
Yep.
Okay, very good. So yes, we are going to stealthily sneak up to that.
Okay, awesome. I would like you to roll a stealth check for yourself. I will roll one for Carlisle as well as Bondoc here.
I don't know why I rolled with advantage. I'll roll again.
Do you have advantage?
No.
Okay.
I do not have advantage.
Do not have advantage.
I don't know why I did that.
Bondoc is in heavy armor, so he actually has disadvantage. So I'm going to roll his first real quick.
Okay.
Whoo! I wish I didn't have disadvantage because that would have been a natural 20, but it's an 18. So
that's really good still.
Yeah, he has a very
I'll
good
take
stealth there. I'm going to stay with that juju and roll the natural 20 dice again for Carlisle with his stealth
Juju
check.
on that dice.
Carlisle coming in with that stealth check. A decent stealth for him is...
I got an 11, so not great.
14. Okay, so actually, ironically, you are the least quiet of us.
Yep.
And it is... It's more like every now and then you step on loose gravel. When you take a good examination of the gravel or of the surface underneath, you see carved stone. This is a carved out cavern.
Okay.
And every now and then your foot kind of just shifts some gravel underneath, and you leading the way kind of makes that path a little bit easier for Carlisle and Bondoc.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Carlisle is entirely blinded at this point. So best case is he's probably holding on to you in some semblance. Like perhaps you guys have some rope that he's kind of like leading
Yeah,
behind.
we can do that.
Or
We can
okay, yeah,
pull out a small piece of rope, wrap
Yeah.
just like a 5-foot lead on it or something,
Okay.
just so we can
So yeah,
follow
absolutely.
tight.
Yeah, Carlisle's like,
Cousin, I don't think it's appropriate to do the light, but I need you to guide me.
Absolutely. Take this into the rope. If I have to cast light, I will. That's a last resort currently.
Okay. Last resort. I agree.
Okay. So we'll sneak up to the ship.
Yep. You guys start sneaking up to the ship, and the gravel that shifts underneath your foot gives you pause every time because the noise just kind of like echoes throughout the cavern, just like of just gravel shifting and then echoing off the caverns ever so faintly. But every time you step, your heartbeat skips, and nothing happens. Tentatively, you approach the ship. It is in its docked position, where the tail of the Wasp ship is actually on the ground, and you could board it from that instance.
Okay. I'll board it.
Okay, absolutely. You leading the way up. Do you take the rest, the Bondoc and Carlisle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Up to the thing.
Yep.
Follow me to the tail. Real quick. Let's see if anybody's inside here. I almost have a feeling no one's inside.
Yeah, this was the Wasp ship right there.
Yep. So I'll sneak up to the tail to the trapdoor.
Okay. Yeah.
I open it.
Okay. The pungent, unkempt smell hits your nose, and you kind of like are taken back. Like smell being one of the easiest associated memories, you immediately think to the night of when the Suran pierced your gut with its claws, and you take pause for a moment. No noises within the ship.
Give me 20 seconds.
You want me to leave you alone?
You'll know if you'll need me. If I need you, rather. Just wait.
Okay.
I jump in.
Yep. Carlisle stands ready with his pistol.
And I go to that same room to look.
Okay. You search through the ship. What are you looking for particularly? People?
Surrounds.
Yeah.
Surrounds.
Make a perception check as you first walk in.
I didn't roll at all. That's not too bad. I think it's a 4 minus 1, so 3.
Okay.
Perception. Yeah.
Okay. You're peering around and nothing of note within the ship itself. It looks as if most everything has been like loaded off of the ship. So it is empty for all intents and purposes. Still pungent, but empty.
I retreat back.
Okay.
They're not here. They're further behind. They've got to be sleeping or something. Remember, they're nocturnal.
Yeah. They're somewhere in here.
Yeah, let's head back
Towards the cabin wall.
towards the cabin wall, north.
Okay. Lead the way.
Right. I know. Take them that way.
Stealthing again?
Yeah.
Okay. If it's okay with you, we'll just keep those same stealth
That's
rolls. As you guys slowly make your way over to the cavern wall, I'll just kind of shift the position of the map real quick. Yeah.
As we're having a small shift change here, let me be the first to say thank you, Jason Mordell. We appreciate your sweet, sweet tones that bless our ears every week, and bless your ears every week, because they really make the difference. If you get the opportunity and you play in your home game, check them out. Spotify, Bandcamp. Look for In the Vast Forest, and you will find this amazing playlist. Really is worth it. It's pretty simple.
And please check out Roll for Sketching on Instagram. Hopefully you've seen
That's a new
the
one.
character art that we have seen. We've got Carlisle and Carson and Zage all on our Instagram and YouTube posted here. Check out both of those on our end, but then also check out Roll for Sketching and show them your love from us.
Yeah.
As you approach the cavern wall, you see the ever so subtle curvature. Like you're in a very massive cavern, so you can just see it kind of curve in on the edges. And you notice along the wall, every now and then, is a carved out tunnel that just kind of careens off and kind of like spiral. You can see it turn and kind of like head downwards. When you guys are about, I'd say like, what your dark vision is 60 foot?
Yeah, 60
Okay.
standard.
So yeah, if you are about 60 foot away, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, so around there, that's when you actually catch the glimpse, and I'm just going to represent it with these guys here as being the group of the Moonshades.
Oh, okay.
They kind
Very
of
good.
surface out of the corner of the shadows here and take a couple steps away and gesture to you, kind of like just letting you know that they're there as well.
I just look at them. I point at them and then point at that entry point. I point at myself and then point at this entry point.
Okay.
And so we're still sneaking forward.
And understanding exactly where you go, they disappear down within the winding tunnel.
Okay.
And it is winding, as you would know, because as soon as you enter, it kind of slopes downward ever so slightly and then begins to curve off to your right. And as you walk, you just hear your echoing footsteps, but nothing else. It is getting stinkier by all means. Like the stench is getting stronger and stronger as you're going down.
Okay.
But for the time being, as you're wandering down, there's nothing happening. In about, 50 feet, the tunnel widens back up, and you guys find yourselves basically entering into another tunnel, similar to, so you'd be coming in this way. You find yourself in a bit of a smaller cavern. You look off to your left, and the Moonshades have landed on the basically on the precipice. When you're down here, you actually take note that there is more clutter. There is like barrels and boxes of different things scattered about, as if it's kind of just a dumping ground for anything and everything.
Okay. No evils.
Make a perception check.
Switch the dice here. 18.
18, okay. You stop, you listen, you scan as far as your dark vision can take it, and you don't see any trace of anything. However, you do see, kind of like further off to your right, there is, about like there, I kind of just mark it with this. Remnants of a campfire, and the scent of smoke kind of hits your nostrils as somewhat fresh enough to have basically be able to stand out from the stench of decay and rot within.
Do I see other archways?
From where you're currently at, no.
I look over towards the Moonshade and I gesture again for them to just still to keep moving forward.
Forward.
And, yep, we're going to keep moving
Okay.
forward. I'm looking specifically at this point for archways, evils, serans, and other entry points or descending points.
Okay.
That I believe might be, this goes further down, like this is a level thing.
Yeah, absolutely. As you progress further within this cavern, you notice it's a hair bit wider than the last one because you walk for just a little bit longer before you get closer and closer to that center point. And once again, you find this massive hole encompassing probably about half of the hole, like as if it is punched through the hole, probably in the downward direction, punched through. An obelisk, dark black, to the point where if it weren't for your dark vision, you wouldn't catch the glint that just shines off the edges of the obelisk to indicate where it begins and ends. And you can see it's probably about 30 foot wide and very very pointed at the top. It ends within the same cavern that you're in, and then it just descends down into darkness, and you can actually peer down through the hole here.
Interesting. Okay. So when I'm here, can I see the left and right side of the caverns?
No, not quite.
Okay.
It stretches off into darkness.
Carlisle, should we try to climb down this obelisk down to this hole? Or should we look for more doorways? There was a campfire back there that seemed fresh. Recent.
Yeah. It sketches me out a little bit to go down the obelisk. I think that would be cutting it short. If we go down the obelisk, I imagine that's where we'll find anybody. We would lose our surprise.
I don't disagree.
I think for now we're still unseen.
Are the moonshades near us?
At this point, when you guys split off, you don't see them.
Okay, so we're going to backtrack from the obelisk.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to backtrack back this way, kind of at a diagonal from where we came from to the center. So I can try to track against that wall to see if I can see another.
Okay. So you start going off towards like the other wall,
Yes.
like kind of 90 degrees to the
Yes.
wall that you
so
came
if the
down.
obelisk was here per se centered, I want to go back like this towards the campfire till I can see it and then see that wall and scan it.
Okay, awesome.
Looking for
As you head off towards that wall, basically I'll just kind of move some of these here.
love to.
You're shifting over this way. When you are walking, I don't have an archway big enough to represent this. So we'll just represent it with dead space. Perfect.
I got
nailed
you,
it.
dude.
You nailed it. Just hold your hands right there for the
I
next
shall
20
be
minutes.
the archway.
If you wouldn't mind. There is an archway that is probably 40 foot end to end. So I was going to say it's definitely got to be bigger.
That's 30. So I want 5 more.
5 more that way?
You went 10 feet.
I did. Okay, perfect. So I would assume you're probably about 60 foot.
Sure.
15, 20, 25,
Approximately.
30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Yeah, we're just right here. It's perfectly
Yeah.
fine. And you notice this cavern has like scuff marks along the edges, like spaced about like 20 foot apart from each other. Large scuff marks as if something's been dragged down this way repeatedly.
I see positive activity here at some point in time. Carlisle, but I still don't see anybody.
Where are they at?
They gotta be lower.
Somewhere.
Lower. They've made this. This is quite the civilization they've created here. Alright. I think we're getting close though. Be prepared.
I'm ready.
Start heading down the
Okay. And you can see he's kind of like holding his revolver up in his hand at the ready. You go towards the cavern?
Yep.
Okay. Heading off towards the cavern, you see it kind of like ramps down and then splits off into 2 separate ways, left and right.
Of course. We're gonna go right.
Okay. Heading off towards the right. The smell is getting stronger as you do head off to the right. So I don't know if you follow your nose for the fruity taste that shows, but you are heading off towards the right as it's getting more and more pungent.
Follow your nose.
I'm gonna have Bondoc walking with you here. I would like you guys to make Constitution saving throws.
No.
So I'm gonna roll 1 for Bondoc.
Okay.
Whew, Bondoc's rolling hot. That's another 18 on his dice for him. And
Constitution saving.
yes, sir. Constitution. Okay, so that's a 19 for Bondoc.
Oh, what a cruddy roll. 11 for me.
11. Okay. You suffer the poison condition
Oh.
as the staunch smell hits your nose. And Carlisle rolled a 13 on the dice, modifiers +4, so that bring him to a 17. You rolled a what now?
11.
Okay, yes. Okay. DC was 15.
Okay.
You did fail on that one, so you are under the poison condition.
Okay.
You start to like cough and choke, and as you let out the first initial, just instinctively, Carlisle's mouth, like hand, just kind of like claps over your mouth, and then at a distance you hear something shifting, like wood clattering against something else.
I cut my hand and Ride of the Frozen across my...
Nice, absolutely. Okay, you slice into your hand Ride of the Frozen. Bondoc.
5 points of damage.
Bondoc stands back and he says, I think I see something moving.
I go, it's a... the Herduk. It's not getting you. It's Dirk. I hear it.
So I'm just going to represent this. The tunnel that you guys turned down is going to be a little bit thinner at 20 feet.
Okay.
The drag marks had went off to the left. The smell had went off to the right, essentially.
Very good.
And so you are following this way, and you're just a little in here. Whenever you smell that and you cough a little,
I smell it.
you see there is a lot of clutter within here. Like all around you, there is miscellaneous bits, baubles, and anything that would just look like it's been pilfered and abused, broken down, and stripped of all of its value, to the point where most of it is just unidentifiable rubble. You hear the sound kind of coming off from this general direction, like off and to your left, for those listening along at home. You do see the edges of this cavern itself. It's not as large as the one that you have been in.
Okay.
And it kind of, I'll just build some general walls there to kind of encompass everything within it. So the dead spaces between it are filled within walls, and I can fill as much as I can with it.
Oh, no, you're wrong.
But you do notice on this, on the, I don't know if your dark vision can see that far. Oh, right on. Okay, you do see at the very far end of this cavern is where there are two archways.
Okay.
And so from there, what is it that you and your fellow companions do?
And I heard sounds coming from over here.
Yes.
I don't see anything.
Make a perception check.
Make another perception check.
Did you just make one?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say, I thought
just-
that was upstairs.
I just generally don't see anything. That's caught. 15.
Nice. Very nice. So as you are, you're paying attention to that pile of rubble, and it starts to kind of like shift and knock itself around, and rising up out of it is a Suran, slowly kind of stirring to life.
There's one. Right there.
I got you.
Bondoc's like,
He is off. About 50 feet to the left.
and Carlisle just kind of like aims in that direction but holds.
I light my maul.
Okay, as you, oh boy, as you light it up, you see there are kind of behind several of these rubble piles.
Mm-hmm. There's 27.
I'm going to leave them
Sleeping.
sleeping for the time being. You see several of the Surans kind of slumbering, and a few of them begin to stir.
There's more than one. Go quickly.
Are we running?
No.
Fighting.
Fight.
Okay, roll for initiative.
Do we get a surprise attack at all?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
I'll just get the initiatives now while I'm thinking about it. So I'm going to roll for Bondoc. Would it be okay with you if you rolled
For
Bondoc's?
Bondocs? Absolutely.
Yes. Okay.
I was going to ask you for that in general. if you
This
didn't mind.
is his general
Yeah,
stat
buddy.
block there. Carlisle coming in with a 12 on his initiative. What'd you roll for your initiative, sir?
Six.
Okay, 6. Oh, rough, dude. Bark. Saran Orange is stirring to life. He is on the initiative board. And then I'm going to go ahead and place tokens, like identifiers on the other guys. And we'll kind of...
Oh, I should have disadvantage on ability checks, dude.
Oh, because you're poisoned.
Yeah.
This is correct. And technically, I think initiative is an ability check. Is that correct?
No. I don't believe so, because when you have second level exhaustion, it's not ability checks, but I don't think that affects your initiative.
It may or may not be, but it's fine if it's not. We'll figure that one out as we go.
Okay.
Awesome.
I don't think I can get much lower, so.
No, absolutely.
That's much higher, so. That would have been a 15 instead. If it is.
Roll some initiatives here.
It's getting upset at us.
Oh, would you mark me down as 2 natural 20s?
No, I will not.
Oh, giggle. Okay. Do they have an initiative bonus? They sure do. Green and blue are going to be acting together. Tan is going to be acting there, and then I just need the white initiative. These dice are rolling hot. That's an 18, baby. Okay, awesome.
23.
So, as you see, standing around you, everything begins to stir. The piles of rubble are unfurling before your eyes, and you're noting that it's not quite unidentifiable rubble. It's Surans sleeping amongst trash and heaps of rotting flesh and just anything they could find as almost like a nest.
Okay.
It's your surprise round. Technically, Carlisle would be going first. Did you roll initiative for Bondoc?
No, you said you had rolled it, but I will gladly roll it.
Yeah, I'm going to have you roll it if you don't mind. I shouldn't have had you roll it.
It's not terrible. Depends. He's probably
It'd
straight.
just probably be his initiative.
Yeah, 8.
Okay. Yep. Bondoc is down near you, Carson. Okay. Carlisle has the first initiative. You told him go ahead and fire. He's going to take aim. Your light cantrip is a radius of
20 by 20. So
20 by
40
20.
feet.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, awesome. So that would be in the dim light. He sees the shape. He's going to take aim and release the fire. And when he does so, it is going to be through his brand new cylinder. This is going to deal force damage. Instead of like the resounding crack that normally happens. Interruption.
Some surprising information here.
Yeah.
On a surprise round, if a combatant is surprised by combat starting, that combatant has disadvantage on their initiative rolls.
No, don't make me take back my natural 20s.
For example, if an ambusher starts combat while hidden from a foe who is unaware that combat is starting, the foe is surprised.
Sad.
Interesting.
Okay, I guess unmarked 2 natural 20s.
Well, theoretically speaking, you could have just said that could be one of them. It's fine. We can always do it the next time, but that is interesting.
I'm here to re-roll them. Like, it's in your favor, so I'm going to go ahead and do it.
It's
So
okay.
I'm going to re-roll every single one of them.
Nope, I don't want...
Green natural... it sucks, it's happening. Green natural 20 first one is a 3, so...
Why don't you just do... You can still keep one of the natural 20s for one of them.
I don't want to do that.
Well, it could have been, like, you rolled twice.
I guess, but...
It's your call.
I'm just going to roll all of them again. So the first natural 20 is a 3. Blue's natural 20 becomes a natural 1.
I tried.
A wild flip of the dice here.
I tried.
17. White's initiative is going to stay at 17 because he rolled a 19. Then we have Orange, who was at a 15, goes down to a 12. So he's actually he has a +1 to his initiative, so he's going to be just above Carlisle. And then that leaves
Tan.
Tan, yes, thank you. Tan was 17 on the dice, or 16 on the dice, and that's an 18. So he's going to stay at 17 there. Ending...
Rules.
Yes. We all know them, obviously.
That's
Okay.
an accidental one.
Yeah.
So initiative is a dexterity check, technically, so it would be ability check, I would assume. So
Yeah,
I did a little roll.
with disadvantage.
I did. So
Okay, awesome.
I can't get much lower anyways.
A sad reality.
It is what it is.
Yep, no, absolutely. So, as you roll your initiative, Carlisle is going to take aim, and he has advantage on the attack because it's a surprise round. Correct me if I'm right, or correct me if I'm wrong. Baby, that's a 19 on one of those dice. The revolver is a +7, so that's definitely going to hit with a 26. And then it is going to be 2d6 force damage instead of the resounding crack that the revolver typically would make upon firing. It's almost like this like laser-ish sound, like a
No way.
that like
That's crazy.
almost kind of like reverberates off the cavern instead of like a crack sound that just deafens you.
That's nuts.
For 7 points of force damage plus another 3, so that's going to be 10 points of force damage to our first Suran, which is going to be orange. So he gets 10 points of damage. That would be Carlisle's first attack and his only attack because he does not have second attack left. That is his turn. It is over to you, sir.
Is it really?
Yep, because I guess technically Bondok goes first. I'm sorry. It's still over to you.
Okay. So Bond knocks up first.
Yep, Bondok takes
How much
the
HP
action.
does he? Oh, he only has 27 HP. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You can't really get much before.
Decisions.
Okay, he sprints over to this guy while he's down.
Okay, he sprints over to White to attack while he is down. He does have advantage.
Goodness. Plus 5 hit 13.
13 misses.
Okay, double 10.
They wouldn't have their shield, but yeah, it still misses, sadly.
Okay, 15.
15 just hits without the shield.
5 plus 3, 8 points of damage as he sprints over, slides, takes his spear, double hands, straight into the gut.
Straight to the gut with 8 points, you said?
Yep, 8
Okay.
points.
8 points of damage to White as he like pins him into the ground with the spear. You hear White begin to like gurgle and panic, and immediately there is kind of like of the rousing orange one kind of shouting to the others with the laser-like sounds reverberating off the cavern walls. You see them start to stir to life. You rush up to Green.
Up and I go whack whack.
Whack whack. Both at advantage.
Yeah.
Dude. I can't believe it.
Okay, that's like a 22 to hit.
Yeah, 22 definitely hits there.
Oh gosh, 3d6 plus. It's gotta be 3. Ooh. Do I need to tell you the difference on my ice again?
Oops, I'm
My cold damage.
The cold damage, yes, they are resistant to the cold damage.
Okay, I'll just give you the total for you.
Yep.
All because I got a 6 on the dice, so it's 3. 6, 9, 14 points of total damage on that hit that I hit.
14 to Green, very nice.
I'm going to turn on the fan because it is getting quite hot in here.
Quite hot in here. It
Quite
is
hot.
getting hot in here. That was both of the initiative, or all of the initiatives of our compatriots, you, Carlisle, and Bondok. White begins to stir to life. Half movement to stand up. He's disoriented. He does not have his weapon on him. He goes to take the attack of a claw against Bondok himself. For a 11 to hit.
No, Bondok parries it back with a spear, pulls the spear back into one hand, and just kind of gives him the, come on.
Heck yeah. I don't know what the AC on that one is, but it should be 18. He's got
Yeah.
plate.
It's 20.
Oh, is it really?
It's plate and shield, so
Yeah,
18,
okay, that's
18
correct.
total.
Yes, awesome.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't remember. Yeah, he's got a shield and a spear. That's correct.
He does have a shield if he wants it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so 8 on the dice is going to.
He does have a shield out yet, then, because I said he attacked with both hands last
Gotcha.
time. So.
Okay, so 18 AC
Very
for the
good.
time
Yep.
being.
Shield's still slung.
And they do have the multi-attack, so he's going to take the second attack on him for a 19 on the dice, so a 21 definitely is going to hit.
Okay.
And that's going to be...
Darn it, drop my toothpick.
D6. 2 D6s. They are not resistant to poison or piercing, so I'm just going to roll them. That is 7 plus 1, 8 points of piercing and poison damage to Bondok.
Okay.
Ending the white one's turn, Tan is going to spend half his movement to stand up, and 5, 10... he's going to run towards the source of light. 5, 10, 15. Okay. Ending his turn, coming to Orange. Orange is standing, and 5, 10, 15, straight up to you. No weapons again in their hands, so they are going to attack with their 2 claws. 2 multi-attacks coming at you. Incredible.
Attack 19 on that dice.
19 on one, 1 on the other, so mark me down for another natural 1 there. Are you resistant to poison?
No.
Okay. Oh, 11 points of piercing and poison damage to you as it takes its claws and it rakes it across your back as you're kind of focusing on green on the ground there. It just runs up behind you and just racks your back straight down. It does not feel good in the very slightest.
11?
Yes, 11 points of damage there. Ending your turn comes to Carlisle.
Ending Orange's turn, you mean?
Yeah, sorry, ending Orange's turn,
Okay.
coming to Carlisle. I'm going to stick with the space dice because they've been rolling pretty dang it. 16 actually is going to still hit.
Good.
He's got 2d6 of force damage coming at him, plus 3 is the modifier, so that would be 10, 13 points of damage to Orange. And actually, that is enough to take him out of the fight. As Orange comes up behind you, Carlisle screams out and he says, "Caution! Look out!" Oh, wait, what was the noise I made? Scream! Yeah, it was like screaming. And this dude
good luck
is,
keeping that one up.
he as it pulses through him in this like rainbow iridescent shot, it just pierces straight through them in like white hot light, leaving a burning hole through him, and he just, boom, gone, dead. I guess we could leave his dead. I don't want to mix it up with all the other ones. We'll take his ring off. That way we know he's dead. That's good enough. Okay.
Yeah.
As I talk to myself and, yeah, dead boy. He's a dead guy. Awesome. Ending Carlisle's turn, except he is going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, and he's just going to kind of like not cower, but hunker behind a little bit of cover there. So he's going to get half cover, which is a +2 to his AC, if I'm not mistaken. Ending Carlisle's turn takes us to Bondok, facing down the white Suran.
Yeah, I think he will. He pulls his shield in that moment, and then he'll take 2 attacks with his, with one-handed with his spear.
Yeah, absolutely. So he's got his shield out, seeing him, and he's just going to go on with the... Yeah, absolutely.
Kind of like pushing him back. Those aren't bad. 19 and 14.
14 just hits.
Oh, it does hit?
I believe so. What did I do?
I couldn't say it says 15.
Yep, yeah, because I said they don't have shields. So, yep, it is a 14. Does hit. So, both of those hit, actually.
1 and 2 on dice.
Oh, roll better. Roll better.
9 points of damage.
9 points of damage total between the 2 attacks?
Yeah.
Okay,
total.
Awesome. He is still standing, but he's looking very haggard at this point.
Yeah, so he's like shoving the shield forward and like taking the spear over the top, sliding across the shield, like stab, waiting for the moment for him to like move his arm back, stab again, and
absolutely
staying in a very defensive position.
A practice warrior at work.
Okay.
Ending Bondok's turn, taking us to you, Carson.
Did green and blue not get to go at all?
Have we gone through an entire initiative?
Yeah, I'm on my second run.
I skipped him.
Okay, go
on. That's fine. They're sleeping.
I mean, I smacked that guy. Would he have been before me or after me last time?
He would have been after you last time.
Okay. Your call.
My mistake. You win.
Okay.
I told you can't win at D&D.
He's still prone, so I have advantage, right?
Yes, you sure do.
Okay.
What I get for not being able to read.
Dude,
Are you rolling like trash?
1 and 2 on the dice. That's crazy.
Are attacks ability checks?
Oh, I have disadvantage regardless.
So it'd been a straight roll, technically.
Okay. Well, 1 and 2, they both miss, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Well, that's both my attacks. We'll do it that way.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I got an extra 1.
So as he, you can kind of see
I'm just
him like
coughing.
as he's standing up. You're retching to his sound, like he's basically like unfurling the nest beneath him and knocking bits of like detritus at your feet, and the wave of stench hits your nose again, and it kind of sets you aback as he's scrambling for the time being. That was both of your turns. It is coming to him, who he is going to stand up at this point, and he's going to attack you. Both attacks. That is a 14 to hit on one,
Misses.
and a 21 to hit on the other.
Hits.
Okay, that's going to be, I want the glow in the dark dice there. 10 points of piercing and poison damage to you, as he stands up and immediately just takes a claw and stabs straight into you, and starts like clawing at your arms as you're swinging at him. Ending his turn, Blue is going to stand up, and he is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And as he's running away,
He went.
standing up, he took half movement, you're right. 5, 10, 15.
Okay.
You can hear him panicked shouting, and it's like echoing off the cavern around you. Ending his turn, comes back to the top of the initiative with White attacking into Bondoc.
Okay.
2 attacks. That is another 19 on one for a 23.
Mm-hmm.
22, sorry. And 9 on the other, which is going to be...
That would miss them.
Yes, yep. Definitely going to miss. So 2d6 low rolls on the dice for 4 total points of piercing and poison damage to Bondoc.
Okay.
Ending White's turn as he is trying to attack, and you can just kind of hear him hissing off in the corner, enraged. Ending his turn, coming to Tan. Tan is going to approach you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Right up to you. Rolling to attack. That is 3 and a 5 on the dice. Both
Nice.
run. So he you hear him. He's shoving things out of his way, and his claws are just kind of like scraping against the floor as he's just hurtling himself at you at all fours. And he rushes, claws raised high into going to slash, and you just duck one side. He goes to pierce straight through, and you just kind of like parry it off to the other. Ending Tan's turn, coming to Carlisle. Carlisle sees Blue trying to escape, and he is going to take his first attack with the whatever you call it, the laser pistol. 14 on the dice for a total of 21. That's going to be 2d6. That is 8 plus 3, 11 points of damage to Blue. As he kind of staggers, Carlisle's like, "This one's trying to get away." He's going to go ahead and action surge. Marking that off. And he's going to take a second attack, a second shot, for a 19 on the dice. That's also going to hit. The second shot, for, man, I wish he'd gotten better on the dice there. That's going to be 3 plus 3, 6 points of damage, 17 total. The Suran kind of stumbles at that, but continues his run away. Ending Carlisle's turn. Actually, he's going to give chase. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Coming to Tan's turn, who is...
Tan just hit me.
Am I really this bad at initiative?
Tan just came up
Oh
with
my
this.
god, yes, I did. I just rolled for Carlisle.
Yeah.
It is to Bondoc. I'm so
Okay.
sorry.
No,
yeah,
you're fine.
Yep, Bondoc's turn.
He looking
He's
okay.
looking rough. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, barely standing.
Okay, so we'll do first attack here. See what we get. Give me 20. That's a +5, 11. That misses.
11 does miss.
10 misses.
10 misses. Okay. The two are kind of at a stalemate between trading blows, and he's not making enough. He would take the opportunity attack. The Surian is going to. I don't want to roll it with that.
In those moments, as he's like missing, he like shoves off of him.
Whew! 2 on the dice. That's going to miss.
Sweet.
So as he kind of like runs off, he pushes him just enough for him to stagger and miss the swipe into
Slides
him.
in front of the other guy.
Yeah, absolutely. Barring his path, that is the end of Bondok's turn. It is to you, Carson Hallowbrand.
With disadvantage, I will just stand my ground. Take them all as I. 10. Saran misses me with 1. I bring them all back, and then I should go over the top of the head onto lime green here with disadvantage. Double 5s. That's gonna miss.
Oh.
As he jumps back and he misses that, I pull them all, just swinging it back to the left side and just kind of bring it across.
Of course.
That's a 17.
A 17 is going to hit. Roll that damage, then sweet 3d6.
That's actually really good.
I see that.
Um,
Is that a 6 and a 5 and a 5?
yeah, it is a 6, 5, and 5.
Heck yes.
So it'd be divided by 2, so that's 2, 5, so 10, 16 points of damage total.
16 points of damage total to green. Awesome. Okay, as you take your maul, describe to me how you obliterate.
So as I miss the first
Saran in
one,
front of you.
hits the dirt and the dust, or the dirt and the stone in the ground. I slide it back, slide my left foot back, and all the force I have, as I just like let out a heavy cough, and I just swing from like left to right, just straight through. And as he turns, he looks over, seeing the maul coming, and I just perfectly line it up, smack him across the head.
Heck yes.
He does the whole chin back.
I was going to say, it's a true Looney Tunes moment as his head just like is thrown away, and you can see like in the slow motion this kind of like blackish sticky blood spray from his mouth as he I got the hiccups, as he falls to the ground there. That was 2 attacks, right?
Yep, that's everything.
Okay.
I'm
awesome.
Just staying put, no bonus action.
Finishing Carson's turn, we are going to green, who you just killed, so we don't have to worry about that. Blue, the one in front of Bondok, is going to attack. Because, he's kind of cornered and pinned, and instead of risking the 2, he's just going to take a swipe attack at either of them, kind of testing their defenses. So this first one is going to go to Carlisle. For a 4 on the dice, is going to be way too low for his AC.
Good.
The other one is swiping at, so he kind of like goes to swipe at Carlisle, and Carlisle just bats him away. And the Saran just attacks Bondok for a 13 to hit. Probably not.
Misses.
Nope.
Yep.
Okay. He goes to slash into him, and it just glances off the very tough armor that is encapsulating Bondok, doing no damage. Ending Blue's turn. As soon as he sees that it doesn't do any damage, he's just going to basically split the difference between the two and take off 5, 10. As soon as he gets there, he's going to take the opportunity attacks. Carlisle's is at disadvantage because he has the pistol in hand. He does not have his rapier ready.
15.
A 15 is going to hit. Carlisle's going to hit with an 18.
I got him for 7 points of piercing damage as he runs by into his left leg. He just stabs it right into like the calf.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Carlo actually didn't need to roll, as Bondok was enough there. As he goes to like scramble between the two.
To Blue?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay, cool.
Yeah, Carlo had done some damage to him.
Oh, that's right. He did shoot him from a.
Yeah,
angle.
he
That's
shot him
right.
twice, I think, and it was it was exactly 17 points of damage. As he goes to take off, Carlisle goes to take his shot, but Bondok just pierces straight through the calf and kind of like growls at him as he just buries him into the ground. And you see this guy quickly hemorrhaging blood before he falls to the ground here. Ending, that would have been Blue's turn, taking us back to the very top of the initiative with White, who is here. He's just going to clamber, once again, running on all fours, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, straight up to them. Kind of just like, at this point, desperate frenzy, going to attack Bondok, the one that just killed the Suran. That is a 17 to hit. That misses. Yep, 20 AC.
Shoves.
And even lower, that's a 9 on the dice there.
Shoves the shield and just perfectly parries both of them with the shield
Yeah,
in front
absolutely.
as he's sliding his claws.
Taking us, ending White's turn, full movement and action there. Tan is right up against you, and he's going to take both attacks with you.
Okay.
The first one, 3 on the dice for 6 total.
That will miss.
Second one, natural 20, baby! Okay. Mark me down.
I will, as my reaction, cancel the natural 20.
You can do that?
Oh, I can. I will do my Blood Maledict.
Wait, really?
As a reaction, when a creature within 30 feet makes an attack roll a d4 and subtract it, amplify. Oh, nah, he probably still hit me. I won't do it.
Okay, gotcha. So we're taking the natural 20 there.
Yeah, because I won't. I don't know where to look it up right now. So
okay, yep.
We'll take it.
Absolutely. 2d6 coming at you, poison and piercing. 3 and a 2 on the dice for 10 points. Oh, wait, no, we do full damage, so that would be 12 plus 5 for 17, 18 points of damage to you, Carlisle. He goes in with the second attack, and just similar to that first Suran, just goes to pierce your gut and gets quite a bit of his claws into you, and you can feel like the sepsis from the unkempt, unclean nails begin to immediately set in. Ending Tan's turn to Carlisle. Carlisle kind of sees you in danger, and he's like,
Oh, no, you don't. Not today.
he's going to turn and take a shot at Tan there. Another natural 20, baby. So that's going to be 12 points automatically of force damage, plus the 2d6. I rolled 1s on both of them. That's kind of butt. So 14 plus 3, 17 points of damage to Tan. Tan has not taken any damage, but that is a good hit right there. As he kind of shoots through the Surian, there's like this massive hole that just erupts from his neck, and you see it start to pour blood at your feet and entirely coat you in this nasty black ichor.
I cough harder.
Ending Carlisle's turn because he's kind of engaged in combat with the white one, coming to Bondok.
2 attacks, 21 and 13.
21 does hit, 13 misses.
4 points of piercing damage.
4 points of piercing damage.
At this point, yeah, he grabs his shield with his shield hand. I said it. I already rolled the dice. It's fine. But he stabs once as he spins around, and as he parries that other one, he just doesn't get a good chance for a second good attack. But he's got the attention, and he knows he's on the cusp of taking White out. So
absolutely. I would say White at this point is kind of like staggering, barely holding on in front of him. That is the end of Bondok's turn. Coming to you, Carson.
I take them all, and I jam his hands out from in my stomach, and I cough really hard. And blood comes out pretty hefty. With all my might, I just take them all, swing as hard as I can to the top, and I'll just bring it down in this moment of weakness with a hole through his throat. Disadvantage, that's nope. That'd be like a 12. That's a cool roll. That would have been a natural 20, but that's still a 19.
Oh, 19 does hit.
So
woulda, shoulda, coulda, been a.
And that's also very good again. 13. That's 15 points of damage.
15 points of damage to Tan. Absolutely
Just
obliterates him in that hit.
All the force I have, letting them all take the gravity and just yeeting it down straight to the ground.
Yeah, you pound him into a Suran pancake. The last thing you want to have for breakfast.
Or the first thing.
Ending your turn, Carson.
I immediately am going to run this way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Quick glance. Do I see anything coming?
Down that? No, you do not.
Okay, very good. That's my turn.
Ending your turn, coming straight to the Suran directly in front of Bondok, who I don't think he's hit yet, right?
Oh no, he's hit him. He's out. He's looks bloody.
Okay, but no, this Suran hasn't hit him yet.
He hit him once over there.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah, you're correct. Okay, so he's going to continue his attacks. 2
I
attacks
hit him twice
at
actually
Bondak.
over there.
That's going to be an 18 to hit.
Misses.
Okay.
Shields up.
And a little bit lower with a 15 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Suran just trying to pierce through this, like...
Perfectly blocking him, letting his
Absolutely.
go.
Okay. Ending White's turn. I'd say he'd try to run away, but he knows there's no point at this time. Carlisle is going to turn to him, pull his rapier, and just take a slash. I shouldn't have done that. For an 11 to hit, that's going to miss. So as Carlisle just goes to pull the rapier and slash across him, it's a wild miss. Ending Carlisle's turn, straight to Bondok.
2 attacks. 15 and 13.
15 does hit. 13 will miss.
Come on. 5 points of damage.
No way you could not have done it.
Nice.
As Bondok
Just
obliterates.
at this point,
Right.
he drops his shield, slings back across him, both hands through the spear, and just drives it into his chest and just pushes it to where like the Suran's body hits his hand, and he just like picks him up in the air and then slides him off the spear to the side and just chucks him.
Hold on, Bondok. Parsons this way. Let's go.
And
not looking so well.
Um,
I'm bleeding profusely.
you are?
Oh,
Or-
yeah.
Okay.
You
Gotcha.
like 45 points. Of
Did
damage.
you say that or did Bondok say that?
I just said that.
Okay, you said that. Okay,
I'm-
awesome. As the two of you, do you stay there while they kind of catch up, or
Yeah, I'm not moving.
Okay,
God,
gotcha.
my neck feels like stuff.
they approach you? Carlisle looks between the two of you. How does Bondok look at this point?
I mean, he's bloody.
Okay, but
He
you're
has more.
pretty
He has
bad.
more HP than me.
Oh, does he really?
Yep.
Okay. Carlisle looks at you and he's like,
you look really rough, Carson. 1 second.
Yeah, I'm bleeding out pretty bad.
Oh. Okay.
You can do this. Yep, see? And I just like move my duster to the side, and like my shirt is just ripped, and it is just blood pouring out.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, that's a lot of blood.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
he pulls
I've
the
got a
amulet of
potion.
Themis from outside of his chest and he's like,
If we'd like, I think I can do this.
Yeah.
All right. Hopefully this doesn't hurt.
and
What?
he's going to cure wounds you.
Okay.
Cure wounds, 2024 rule, 2d8.
It
Correct.
Absolutely. Is.
Absolutely. Okay. Ba-ba-da-da-da. Plus his spellcasting modifier, which is a +2.
Cool. 2d8 plus 2. Come on.
Yes.
Give me 15. Oh, that's a 3.
3 and 3 on the dice, so
6,
6,
8.
8 total.
Nice.
Not too bad. Not too bad. A little bit of nothing.
I mean, yeah, just over 50% increase. So.
Yeah, absolutely. As you guys are kind of like stopping and taking your breath, the healing light pouring from Carlisle's hands into your into your ribs, and it closes up some of the wound. There's still a little bit of blood that just kind of like slowly seeps out and stains your cloth. And he's like,
I think that's all I've got in me right now.
Should I take that potion I got?
Might not be a bad idea.
Yep, I'm doing it. And I grab potion. Drink it.
okay, pop it, lock it. Actually, action to take a potion would be the full potion because you spend the time. So I don't need you to roll it unless you want to, but it'd probably be pointless. You can still roll.
I will gladly take the 10 HP increase, but I
Yeah.
would like to roll it just to roll it.
Just roll it then.
Oh, I saw the 4. I was like, did I really roll max on it?
Not quite. But
Action to it, I will gladly take the 10. Puts him back up to 32 then.
okay.
Healing 18. I was at 14 HP.
At this
for those
point,
listening.
the blood finally stops welling up at the wound, and you're able to catch your breath.
That's a little bit better. All right. Bondok, you doing okay?
I'm holding in.
Yeah, I can see the gases aren't really affecting you too very much, is it?
No, I'm just fine.
Yeah.
And it's
This is terrible.
Just breathe deeply, slowly. I don't think we can linger long here.
No.
We must move.
Let's go.
Okay. And speaking of, as you guys
Bondok, lead the way.
begin further, you hear
Oh, shit.
the scuttling of feet from this way. You guys disappear into this cavern.
Yeah.
It curves further down, and it kind of like winds. It's a pretty long cavern, and it winds for probably 150 feet or so before it opens up into another massive cavern in front of you.
Okay.
This one is a little bit smaller in the fact that it's you can see probably like a third of the walls around you, and guessing on the size of this cavern, it's about half the size of the cavern that was directly above you.
Okay.
And you would know you are kind of like moving back towards that central cavern. And actually, with a smaller cavern diameter, you would see that black central obelisk fully encompassing. You don't see the top again because you just went down a level. You see just the stone pillar reflecting the little bit of light that's left on your hammer.
I would probably extinguish the second
Okay.
one.
I was going to say, it is a minute-long casting, so this happened all within probably 30-some-odd seconds or so.
No, I think I would extinguish light once we...
Sorry, excuse me.
No, you're fine. I would extinguish lights. When we started going down the tunnel to try to be quote-unquote stealthy again, I wouldn't have had light go up.
Yeah, absolutely. You are moving a little bit stealthier. I would like to, as you've kind of like gotten out of combat, I would like another stealth check for the three of us. So I'll roll it for Carla. If you roll Bondoc and yourself, Carly's a straight roll, Bondoc's with disadvantage. And you
I have disadvantage as well.
free yourself from the poison. After a minute fades, the poison fades away as well.
The poison fades?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Because you're outside of this cavern here,
Mhm.
and so the air is a little bit more clear, like the stench is a lot less intense from where you're at here. And so like as soon as you exit it, it kind of starts clearing up your lungs. You're taking slow, deep breaths like Bondoc instructed you to,
Good.
and the poison clears.
I will take it.
Yeah, so Bondoc did have disadvantage. You do not. Carlisle is going to straight roll it.
What autumn?
Mark me for a natural 1.
Damn, well, I rolled really crappy too. I have like
Dang!
a 7.
Not good.
Okay.
Okay. Fresh off the battle, adrenaline rushing. It is hard to take it slow in this moderately panicked sense. You guys are running down the tunnel before it opens up, and you can hear the scuttling of feet behind you. They're following you at this point, and it seems like they're catching up. You see, as the cavern opens in front of you, that obelisk is going to take up more of the hole that's punched through the floor. And it does look like it's truly been punched because there's kind of like rubble and excess rock that's been pushed aside. It's still a 60-foot hole in the center there, and about like 45 feet of that 60-foot hole is entirely encompassed by this obelisk that is just getting wider and wider through here. So there is a small gap between the edge of the hole and the obelisk, and then you see from that curvature of the wall, you do not see anything else.
Okay. Does obelisk look like it continues further yet? Even
Yes,
down another
yeah,
floor?
it keeps going down.
I will look then, knowing how the floors have kind of descended, I will look to my left, to my right. Do I see archways there?
Looking to your left, to your right. Before you do that, I would like you to roll a d20 for me.
Okay.
Straight roll. D20.
Straight roll.
Yes.
You shall take on the wrath of my beautiful rolling this evening.
I sure hope.
7.
7. Okay.
Dude, I'm telling you. This is something fierce.
The wrath of your beautiful roll manifests in, as you look to your left, you see emerging from the shadows 7 of the moonshades. And they quickly hurry up to you. You departed them with 11. Gordon has kind of taken a couple of hits, and a few of them are looking a little haggard. For the most part, some of them are quite okay. There's reduced by 4 in number, and they approach you and they say,
We have hit heavy resistance. I think they know we're here.
I would say so. We took out a handful ourselves. What do we do? Do we keep moving down further?
I see 2 choices. Further down, or a return for reinforcements.
We're pretty far in it now.
We are.
Let's continue.
Continue down.
Go.
We came back this way. I believe I can see an opening on the cavern far across that way.
and if you had entered kind of in this area,
Okay.
they had entered in here. He's pointing over in this direction,
Okay.
so very like pretty much opposite side.
Take off.
Okay. As you guys take off, you guys, as soon as you reach the precipice of that opening, Gordon peers back over his shoulder and he says,
They're coming. You stay.
as 3 Sarans have approached down, he keeps back. I guess it'd be up to you at that point. He could keep 6 to 7. I mean, like, there's 7 of them, 3 of the Sarans.
It's up to me what
Yep.
Chief Gordon wants
Yeah,
to
Gordon looks at you and he says,
How many do you want to us? How many do you want with you? We've got your back.
keep. We can help eradicate these now. We can do this together.
Fight here.
We can stop those 3 and then continue moving.
That is fine. Set up our defenses.
and you guys ready yourself. So I will just kind of set this here. So we'll have this one pushed in the very far back. You guys are entering into a cavern that is on the larger scale. It would be about 40 foot. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So basically there. Way off on this end is where that opening is that they came in from. You guys came in from about there.
Okay.
And I think I want to just make this a little bit wider. Oopsies, knocked a couple guys down. So you guys are standing over here. I'm going to clear the dead Sarans. And then we have 4 plus a few more. 7 of the Moonshades here. And then the large central hole. And I do want to kind of shift it that way because you guys said it was kind of off in that corner.
Okay.
The black obelisk is going to be POW. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, POW. Probably somewhere around there. POW. Probably somewhere around there. That's probably not right. I think it's this one. And so then I said about 45 foot, so it encompasses most of that. This all within that is obstructed by the large obelisk.
Oh, okay.
3 Sarans are going to enter and kind of fan out from here by the time that Gordon points them out. If you wouldn't mind. Thank you, sir. Okay. You guys have a moment to prepare as you kind of have the surprise on them. You see them stop and kind of like sniff the air and start scanning around. And you hear the as they are grunting at each other.
Are they coming towards us?
At the current moment, they've just kind of stopped to survey. So they paused there. I will give you in real time
Real time.
30 seconds to figure out what you're doing.
Okay.
Counting now.
I just take my hand,
10 seconds.
coalesce a Eldritch Blast, and I go, now Carlisle, boom! And I throw 2 Eldritch Blasts at blue.
Okay, with advantage, because it is a surprise attack, Carlisle is also going to take his shot with advantage.
Okay.
And Carlisle has a range of 80 feet. How many did you count off there?
I don't know, lost on 1, 25, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 80.
Do you know what's actually really cool?
Huh.
This is so stupid of me. Part of the gift racial traits is that they have firearm mastery,
Yeah.
meaning they do not take disadvantage from the long shots. So he's got a range of 320. So
That's awesome.
I think I have not done that up until here. Like I know it's specifically he had disadvantage in the two-headed Plesiosaurus fight. So whoopsies, my bad.
That's true.
Clearly, I'm the best DM here. I know the rules.
Hey, that's all right.
Yeah, so it's just going to be not a straight roll. It is with advantage because of the.
I rolled an 18 and like a 21. I think it was 15.
Yeah, absolutely, both hit. You
was
do
higher than
see
12,
these Sarans do have shields with them, so their AC is going to be a hair higher. They also have those nasty, like, I don't know if Stygian black is the correct word, but just like
the scimitars?
Yes, they have those nasty black scimitars that definitely match the aesthetic and vibe of
the obelisk.
the obelisk.
Got it, okay.
Ha!
Did you know?
Natural 20.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 12 points of damage immediately from Carlisle, and I'm going to roll here to see what we got. Another 5 plus his 3, so that'd be 8, 12, 20 points of damage to blue. Let me go ahead and jot these guys down. Blue, orange, and tan. Blue takes 20 points of damage. Is there one that you wanted to aim for?
Blue.
Blue,
Yeah.
awesome. You rolled
6.
6 points of damage total between the two?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, gotcha.
2 and a 4. So
Blue.
I don't get any extras.
Yep. Blue is eradicated. The screaming of
Let's keep that up then.
Shot.
Get ready.
These guys all, I think they're going to just kind of like wait off in the wings for the time being.
Okay.
Just kind of like off, and you see them form a phalanx. Very similar to what the Moonshades actually welcomed you with.
Mm-hmm.
They all kind of like formed together, shields up, spears, like a bristling phalanx.
Sweet.
They form this tight bond, and they begin to march. I'm just going to give them half movement here, and I'm just going to push them right to there. So you see they're kind of forming a shield wall in front of you, and they're kind of like obstructing half of themselves there. Ending the surprise round, I will have you roll for initiative for Bondoc and yourself.
You want initiative? Okay.
Yep. And then I'm going to go ahead and roll initiative for this as one unit. So I'll just call them the Moonshade, essentially, on that one. Alrighty then. What was your initiative?
5.
Carson, dude. What are you doing? Okay. Your initiative was a 5. What was Bondoc's?
10.
10. Let's roll for the Moonshade Phalanx. I'm going to roll that another natural 20 right here. Manifest.
All right. Well, folks,
Yeah.
if you didn't hear it from me, Logan's a cheater. He's rigged this game.
I'm going to burn my White Girl Manifest candle and roll a 16 for Carlisle.
Okay.
Whoops. Come back here, little slippery marker. And then the 2 Sarans. Let's roll them real quick. We got tan for a natural 1. Mark that one down for me if you don't mind. Orange coming in hot with a 17.
You rolled so many 1s and 20s tonight.
I really have.
rolled
For like,
any.
and I was gonna say, like, the worst part is I haven't rolled nearly as much as I did that one night that I had like 11 natural
I don't know. We're
ones.
starting to get to that close out territory because you've now rolled 7 natural ones tonight, or 6, and that's like 3 or 4 natural ones, or 7 natural 20s.
Yeah.
And I think that's your 3rd or 4th natural one. So you've rolled 10 or 11 of these total already tonight.
Incredible.
I rolled
It's a
0.
pretty good flip too. It's like it's about even right between the natural 20s
I
and
rolled
ones.
0. So
You've rolled like trash, dude. Okay. Top of the round is going to be the moon shades. You just kind of see them marching in unison. 5, 10, 15, 20. That would be half of their movement. They're fast folk. Ending their turn there. What is the range on a spear? I have that
throwing it
over here.
20 by 40.
I do believe you're right. Yeah, 20, 60. 60 be the disadvantage range, and I don't think that would really be worth their while. So they're just kind of bristling phalanx marching forward, and you kind of hear this like rhythmic boom, 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 as they're going forward. And it's almost like it takes you back to the moment within the river or the Iron Root Temple with the procession of the Kuratas as you had re-arrived. That the subtle heartbeat that they had pounded upon their armor and their chests, and it almost like bolters you in this moment. Orange is just going to make a mad dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Runs up. They have reckless abandon at this point. Carlisle's turn. As this one approaches, he's going to be like, I'll put you down just like the rest of them. For a... Math is so hard. 18 to hit.
Nice.
Definitely hits there. 2d6 force damage. That's really good damage. 11 plus 3 is going to be 14 points of force damage to Orange. 14 points of force damage. It just kind of like, as it's running up, Carlisle releases the swing, and it just impacts straight into the shoulder. It does not slow the speed of the Saran in the slightest. I thought I wrote Brandon, but it says Bondoc. My sloppy writing. It is Bondoc's turn.
He's just going to move forward and hold true at the back line.
Okay, awesome. Holding true at the back line. Yeah, I was say absolutely at this point. Carson, it is to you at this point.
I'll just throw another 2 Eldritch Blast
at this point.
At Orange. At this point.
At this point.
That is a 25 and a 15, which the 15 will miss.
15 is going to just miss.
Yeah.
But 25 hits.
2.
2 points of damage to Orange. Okay. And you're just basically in the back, just kind of like...
No, these ones I'm just throwing.
Oh, you're throwing from your hand. Okay,
yeah.
Right on. That's a little bit of a change there. Yeah. Taking us to the bottom of the round with the natural 1. This one, Reckless Abandon. I don't need to really count that out. He's going to charge straight up as well.
Okay.
The Moonshade Phalanx is going to crash upon their waves. Let's just do this the good old-fashioned way and roll 7 20s. I'll roll 3 if you want to roll 4.
I've got 3.
2 natural 1s on my part, of course, and then a 15, which will hit.
15 hits?
15 on the dice.
Oh.
So it'd be a bit of a plus there. Yeah, that'd be a 19 to hit.
Okay, because I've got a 16, 17, 18 on the dice, and then a 2. So I've got
16
on the dice.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so the only one that doesn't hit is the 2.
2, yeah.
Yep. So if you would like to roll...
How many natural ones did you roll?
2.
Holy. So that's like, yeah.
Yeah. We're crawling up there, baby. If you'd like to roll a d6 for every hit that you made.
3.
I made 1 hit, so I'm going to roll 1 d6.
8 plus whatever.
Nice. Plus 2 on each of those, so that'd be plus 6, so 8, so 14
points of damage.
And then I rolled 8 myself right there. 6 on the dice, plus the 1. So the initial crash is going to be against Orange.
Yeah.
8 points of damage. Let's just count it as basically my first roll. 8 points of damage. Bristling Phalanx takes out the orange in just a flurry of spears that technically only one hits. We'll say that one hit was from Gordon as he just pierces straight through the chest and just chucks it off to the side and just goes crashing into the side of the wall of the cavern. You rolled how much total?
14.
14 points, right, that's right. Yes, thank you. 14 points to Tan as 3 spears just straight into him, ending his turn. Orange is dead and gone. Coming to Carlisle, who's standing at the back of the pack.
Can we see them when they're this close?
What do you mean?
Like, can we see the Sarans over the
Oh, you make a very good point.
defense wall?
Um,
Open the gates.
yeah, maybe it's a coordinated attack. They just and then they split the seas and just 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 gets him line of sight for sure. He kind of like skates around the wall and takes his shot. Swing for a 25. Definitely does hit. 2d6 of force damage coming at him.
Nice.
Whoa, baby! That's gonna obliterate him.
More damage than me.
Yeah, no kidding. So 2d6 plus 3, that's going to be 15 points of damage.
Sweet.
Max damage for Carlisle right there. And he kind of like lines up his shot. You can see him kind of like lumbering over, pulls the pistol to the side, and just kind of
Nice.
And shoots the head straight off of that last Suran. And you guys kind of sit there huffing for a moment.
Right,
in
no
the wake
time
of
to
the
waste.
battle.
No time to waste.
Down we go.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Bondoc, lead the way.
Bondoc leading the way, charges down the cavern. This one just kind of takes a wide sweeping arc off to the left, and you can see this cavern maintains that 40-foot distance the entire time. I'm sorry, actually, it'd sweep off to the right because it actually joins up with you see a steep tunnel coming off from the other side.
The left tunnel.
Yep, exactly. And you see the scrapes and the drag marks, and they all transverse into one large tunnel that leads into a chamber here. I'm just going to put the bristling phalanx off so I can move everything here. We're going to keep this 60-foot circle here. However, I'm going to add a little bit. I need a bigger eraser.
Because they're chipping away the obelisk to make their weapons.
Stop moving.
Was that right?
Not quite. You see something a little alarming.
Not on my bingo card for 2025.
Not on your bingo card here in the slightest. As you are entering into this cavern, you see this one once again widens up. If you wouldn't mind just peeling off the rest of these walls here.
All?
Yes. We'll just set these off to the side here. You see that this cavern widens up, and for the sake of this, we're just going to use the full battle map, where the walls are all the way out to here, and I can draw that, I suppose, in the black marker, as it just kind of nice. Look at that perfect circle. Off of the obelisk, you see wherever it stops at this cavern, at the top of the cavern, it essentially fills up the rest of that hole. No, I guess there would be a little bit of a gap up there. And it starts to widen at the base where it encompasses that full 60 foot. And you can see this is where it is embedded. There is no longer a hole beneath it. And almost like folded out from the obelisk, like wings, are these large, like triangles here.
Folded out from the obelisk. Oh.
Whoops, that was a very terrible.
Yeah, just hit them.
Thank you, sir. So a gigantic ninja star before you. And these all kind of ramp up to one central platform. And then you see the obelisk itself has kind of like this central pillar that supports it and goes all the way to the ceiling. Would you actually mind grabbing like one of those tall pieces? And that's just going to represent the height of the cavern. The height of this cavern, have I said that yet?
No.
Okay, 30 foot high. Okay. So this is going to be 30 feet for all intents and purposes for this battle, which is actually probably pretty appropriate.
You have 30.
Nice. Yeah, so a 30-foot high pillar basically supports the rest of the obelisk because this has folded down. And there's kind of like a perch at the top there. And resting at the top, before you can even see anything, don't look, close your eyes.
I'll look
okay.
at the camera to see.
Yeah. As you guys enter into the tunnel, you would enter in the blank spot of 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. This wide cavern. You don't see, you can look up now. You don't see anything particular because it is just this glittering black. If you want to drop the phalanx back in here. I don't know why I said if you want to, it's literally me doing it. You can hear kind of like echoing down from the top. There is some sort of battle happening above. There is a lot of activity echoing from up above, and this voice rings out throughout the cavern, and it says,
"Who is the one to waken me from my slumber? You are trespassers in my territory."
I don't see anything.
Nothing but this sheer blackness that kind of glitters in a very like obsidian appearance.
I just whisper to Carlisle and say, "Stay close. Things are about to get very hairy."
"You think I cannot hear you? Breathing heavily, whispering to each other."
I look towards Chief Cordon, and I just like muster towards my weapon, and I say, like kind of like the "be ready."
The phalanx reforms of the moonshades.
We'll move behind the phalanx.
Okay, you move behind the phalanx? Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
what it's for.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll just kind of push them there if you want to scoot yourselves back
and then
behind.
He'll be right behind, right, kind of in line with the phalanx as well then.
Of course, okay.
"You think those puny spears and weapons will do anything against Metacrass, the Great Hunger? Are you too afraid to respond to me, worm? Do not think I see you there, lurking. Make your move, or I will be forced to devour you like I devour the world below us."
You have no idea how much that hurts.
It feels pretty raspy. It's definitely got to be down there. I'm kind of enjoying the moment of just like letting this guy be pissed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
So I say, "March forward."
Okay. Yeah, marching forward. Sorry. Let me pull one thing up. I just want to make sure I get all the names right and exactly what this lunatic is going to yell at you next. No, if I can only find it. I knew I have it in here somewhere. It's right here. Alrighty. As you begin to slowly march into the cavern, is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You begin the slow. I'll just move you about like 10 feet in, and you hear this.
I am salivating at the thought of devouring you individually and the ones above. I know you are here. I know what you have brought. Do not think you can escape. Metacrass, the devourer of all, the great consumer.
Can I tell where the voice is originating from?
It is echoing throughout the entire cavern. I will let you make a perception check. It is going to be a pretty high DC. I'm going to give you that warning.
Nope.
Okay.
Can you tell where that's coming from, Carlisle? I have no idea.
Carlisle, we'll check. He's got a pretty good perception. With his modifier, +2, +2, +12, 16. Doesn't make it. And he's like,
so is this something that we can walk up?
Yes. Yeah, it ramps. Basically, man, I know I've seen the equivalent.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but it's basically like leaves that have just like fallen down.
It's like the dais from Scooby-Doo.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. I was like, I know it's in my mind. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Reggie, there's a roast in here.
Carlisle just goes,
I can't quite tell where it's coming from.
I think we should go that way.
It's all around.
For some reason, Carson just goes, like, zoinks. I tap Gordon and I say, move to the right.
Okay. The phalanx kind of bristling spears, they're going to face the inside of the cavern and just shuffle kind of like in step, doom, 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 doom. A subtle march this way.
And then we would just be looking over everything we can.
Yes. Okay.
As they're marching.
And as you begin to approach, he says,
Good, you fall right within my grasps. Kneel before me, Lord of this moon, soon to be Lord of your puny world. You have nothing to say for yourself before I devour you? Do you want your existence to be wiped out in silence? Fine, then be that way.
Roll for initiative, sir.
You speak a lot. You speak too much.
I speak a lot because I am the great Metacrass. I will usher in the hunger. He hungers for you, for your souls, for your material possessions and everything you own and love. If this is not your world, do not fear. We will spread our devour through the entire sphere. We come from the Mordor sphere, here, seeking a new reign, and yours will come to an end.
Your reign means nothing to us, you great devourer.
Oh, yes, that is correct. The great devourer.
You sound as if you could use some exercise. Been sitting for far too long.
Do not tempt me, mortal.
I asked for initiative.
I know.
And now is the time.
Is he doing something aggressive?
Let's get the initiatives on the board.
Oh, okay.
And then we'll continue. Starting off with your initiative.
6. And Bondoc was a natural one.
Hey, it's not always bad to go last in initiative. Would you mind rolling an initiative for the Moonshades? Nice.
17.
Moonshades. I'm going to roll
for Metacrass, the great devourer, the hunger of all.
You speak, but no one listens.
I do not need you to listen to me. I love the sound of my voice as it echoes across this cavern.
Must be pretty lonely in here.
Lonely? Just wait. I am but the herald of hunger. I have more coming.
The herald of being annoying, maybe.
You're a fool!
You do
Okay.
not own this planet.
I have the Moonshade initiative.
Uh-huh.
I have your initiative.
Uh-huh.
Metacrass.
You Carlisle.
Bondoc. I just need Carlisle's. A 3. Everybody's a little low here.
You're quite insufferable, if I'm being honest.
I am going to allow you any final movement before anything happens.
Oh, you're allowing me something?
Yes.
My wings blast off from my back.
Ooh, you're going to be a tasty morsel. I think I will save you for last.
Yeah. Your first mistake was thinking that I'm immortal. And I fly up about 5 feet, 10 feet in the air.
You claim to be immortal, then is that the case? I have not tasted immortal blood, but I imagine it is decadent.
And I imagine that your reign is coming to an end. Show yourself, you insolent swine.
Ask, and you shall receive.
I would like you and everyone, because you're in a nice little bunch there, to make a dexterity saving throw.
But we don't see anything?
You do not.
Okay.
I'll roll the dexterity saving throw for the Moonshade as a group,
Okay.
and Carlisle. So Moonshade is going to be the bouncy dice. Carlisle is going to be the nice. That's promising. Not too bad. Could you tell me the Moonshade dexterity? Because you do not have that dexterity, that sheet. I have it right here. Silly Brandon. A 15 is a success. Carlisle's 17 is a success.
When Bondoc had an 18, I have a 9, so I failed.
18. Okay, yes. The failure is on your part. Erupting from like this area here. So I'll just kind of throw a ring there to represent it. Erupting from that is this jettison cone, a blast of molten hot fire. It is less fire and more just straight lava that erupts from it. On a failure,
I'm probably gonna die.
I'm gonna roll some dice here.
Yeah.
Quite a few dice here.
Oh, I know.
We'll start off with 3d6.
That's what I was saying. So I didn't see anything to give us any type of position before us at all. Okay.
Not at this point. 10. 26.
Oh, I'm down.
You're down?
Yep.
27, 33.
Yep, down.
39 points. So 39 points of fire damage on a failed save. On a failed
as much
save.
on successes.
Half on a success.
Oh, Bondoc's down.
Bondoc goes down.
This is TPK.
And the Moonshades were all
Carlisle doesn't even have 20 HP, does he?
successful. Yeah, he does. He has 32, and he has not taken a hit yet. But this is going to hit him, so 32...
There's 12 left.
Okay, perfect. Thanks for doing the math for me there.
Well, at 39, I guess you'd have 13 left. It'd be rounded down, but...
Ending that turn... Or sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. Not ending anything. The Moonshades all have 27 hit points. So, as I said, 38. So it'd be 19.
39, but yeah,
30,
same
okay.
thing.
Yeah. So it'd be 19 points, leaving them with 8 hit points left. Not collectively, but individually. As soon as this cone of lava erupts and impacts into you. You see dropping from the ceiling and landing at the ground this obsidian black dragon just kind of like slowly unfurls from the ceiling, matching all of his surroundings, dropping to the ground, and begins to slowly crawl forward. And he's chuckling, and he says,
You are fools for entering into my domain. How dare you think you can challenge the great Metacrass? I will enjoy feasting upon your flesh.
And he is just slowly prowling your way, and your vision is kind of swimming as you're sitting there. Gordon immediately turns to you and the Moonshades, and he says, "We need to run." And Carlisle still stands, correct? Bondoc and you are the only two. They grab basically you and Bondoc, and they're immediately going to skedaddle up this tunnel. Half movement, but they're dashing. Honestly, I wouldn't give them half movement because between 7 of them, 3 and 4 plus Carlisle, so it's basically 4. Hand, foot.
Sure.
Everybody's carrying each other and sprinting. So they're going to make 40 feet of movement up the tunnel. And you can hear Metacrass behind you guys chuckling, and he says,
You cannot run faster than I can chase you. But do know, I enjoy the chase. It makes the taste of your blood that much more.
As you guys rush forward, there is this subtle glow of the obsidian that has been superheated in the place that you just met, or the place that you just left. This like dark red glow that covers the entire floor from pitch black to a bright hot red, and then it's just slowly glowing, dimming down as you guys are escaping, and you can see him prowling. And at this point, he's kind of like stepping through the flames, and he's just one claw digging into the hard-packed earth, and it's just piercing and twisting and clawing through it. And he gets over to the point where your bodies have fallen, and he gets down and he kind of like sniffs it, and his lizard tongue flicks out and begins to like lick at the ground, and he says,
Oh, you are correct. Your blood, it is divine. You are a morsel indeed, aren't you? Tell me, what are you?
unconscious.
Yeah.
You do not have the wherewithal to respond. But I'm going to take us to the top of the round here. The Moonshades are going to continue running. It is a full sprint away from this. They get another 80 feet up the tunnel. Carson, I'm going to have you make a death saving throw with advantage. Thanks to the Boonhoof Venus. Oh, nice call. Good one. Okay. Understood. What does that tick mark mean? Only time will tell. Metacrass slowly prowling, and you can see he is taking his time and he's enjoying this as he's slowly prowling. You just feel the thunder like foo, 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 as he's pounding into the ground, making a grand show of the chase that he is getting. He has no fear of you guys leaving at this point. You're in his domain. Carlisle peering down. You can kind of see him out of the vision, like out of the blackness of your vision. You see his face peering in. He's like, "Carson, are you okay? Come on, Carson, stay with us, stay with us." And he's kind of like just like slapping your cheek to keep you awake. Saving throw for Bondoc, please.
7.
7. That is a failure for Bondoc. One failure for Bondoc.
Got it.
I will mark it here. Top of the round, the Moonshades keep sprinting. You hear in the far distance this thundering boom, a crack that resounds across the caverns, and you hear Metacrass kind of respond.
Oh, so you think reinforcements can stop my devouring? This'll just slow it down. I am hungry, you see. And that matters not how much I eat. I am a bottomless pit, a consumer of all. Kneel before me. Surrender.
The great boom resounds. We had Bondok saving throw. The Moonshades are continuing saving throw with advantage. Excellent, excellent. Another tick mark. I'm gonna mark it in blue this time. Uh-oh. Metacrass is gonna continue prowling up. And it is not reaching you at this point, but you see in your periphery just this bright orange flash up the cavern, light up everything, and this wave of heat kind of push all the way up and blast past you in this gust of wind. And he says,
"Oh yes, your blood trail will lead me right to you. Oh yes, this tastes quite divine. I've never tasted something like you before."
Carlisle, again, looking over your face. Bondok with the saving throw once more. 2. Bondok's life fading before you. Carlisle does not carry him, though. It is just the Moonshade at a deep sprint. Top of the round, the Moonshade are sprinting up. At this point, you guys have turned the corner, and it is at you are at that kind of like T in the two caverns. One to the right, which is a steeper one that would take you higher up, and then one to the left that would lead you back up into the cavern. I'll let you kind of pick the Moonshades which way they go. Steeper way. Okay, awesome. You begin up the steeper path, and they are continually running. Carson, death saving throw with advantage. Very nice. Mark another tick mark. In blue. What does it mean when it's in blue? Metacrass slowly approaching, and he says, the voice is farther at this time, and he says,
"I must admit, farther than I anticipated. More of you are here from what I can smell. Matters not for what you have wrought upon yourselves."
Carlisle, standing above you, he says,
"Good. It is okay. Caution. I can see. You're here. You're here with me. It is okay. Stay with me. Focus on my voice."
saving throw for Bondok, please. Okay. And with that, Bondok's life. Dude, you gotta throw those dice away. With that, Bondok's life fades. And that's where we're gonna pick up next time on Commander's Log.
Goodness gracious.
Thank you guys so much for joining us
Great
here
D&D
on episode
mine.
14.
1-4.
1-4. We're in the thick of it.
Into the thick of it.
Into the thick of it.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it very much. Make sure to catch us every Wednesday. New episodes coming out. And boy, I bet we all can't wait for next week. Because what a cliffhanger yet again.
Can you tell by my devious smile? I'm so excited to see you guys next time, Wednesday, noon. Don't miss it.
See you guys.